Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to a high five that we have not seen in quite some time. Today is June 23rd, 2023. And I just wanted to start out with thanking our Clin techs, our certified medical assistants. We have a few in our ambulatory areas, and also our CNAs. We have a few CNAs in our inpatient areas. And we hope that you have enjoyed the activities in the past week, and personally want to thank each and every single one of you for your support, for your hard work, for your dedication, and being part of the team. So thank you for what you do for our patients, and thank you for what you do for our team, for the Department of Oncology. We're very grateful. Thank you so much. Next up, I also wanted to inform everyone that our JHH Nursing Professional Development Council needs some representation. So please apply for a seat. I am including it in the email, the link in the email, so that you guys can please actively participate. In that we need representation from all the specialties. We know how important our patients are to us, our practice is to us, and we want your voices to be heard. So please participate in that. We also wanted to give you guys a heads up that we will be having a kind of year in review, something like a town hall, but not exactly, but to kind of go over 2023 and all of the rapid fire changes that were happening and that have happened, I apologize, and things that are to come for FY 2024. For those of you that do know, and for those of you that are new to Hopkins, we run a fiscal year. So our year is going to be up in about 7 days. And we kind of want to wrap up on a positive note and kind of look at our 1, areas of opportunity, 2, what we did well, and 3, what are things that we can definitely improve on. And we want to share that knowledge with each and every single one of you. So more details to come on that. Before I read the Daisy Award nomination, I also wanted to put a big shout out there for the Rose Award. The Rose Award is for our Clin techs and our CNA and CMA group. Please, we ask you guys to please share that award with our patients so they can also fill that out. We know how important and how meaningful the Daisy Award is, and we think that this is a great way to acknowledge our Clin techs and our CMAs and CNAs and how much they contribute to our patients. So please encourage patients to fill one out as well. And following this video, I would like each and every one of you to take your time and watch a video from one of our own team members, Kristen Tyree, who has a great video on the importance of caring for nurses, like caring for each other, and self-care and self-well-being, and acknowledgement of that we are people too, and that yes, we spend our jobs and our livelihood taking care of others, but how important it is to take care of yourself and take care of your colleagues. So please, I encourage everyone to please watch this video. We should try to make it as short as possible. I highly encourage everyone to watch it. It's about almost 10 minutes, so I know it's a little long, but it's so worth it. And again, this is coming from one of our own colleagues, so let's support her with it. And without further ado, this is a Daisy Award nomination for our 5C colleagues. And it's written in one letter, but it's for 3 team members. One of them is Morgan McHugh, Matt, I'm so sorry, Matt, there wasn't a last name, but it's Matt from 5C, and Feng Yi Lung, Leung, and I'm so sorry if I chopped up your last name. And the letter reads, my mom entered Weinberg 5C after a couple of days in the hospital. Her arrival had her upset and confused. One of our first nurses on the floor, Morgan, was really able to reach mom where she was. Mom, as a former nurse and JHHC employee, probably knew a little too much and gave the staff a run for their money. After the entire team tried to treat her, turning to hospice care was her best option. Those last 2 days, Matt was the day nurse and Feng Yi at night. Matt diligently took care of Mom's wishes to remain comfortable and no struggling to breathe. My husband and I stayed overnight on Mom's last night, and we witnessed Feng Yi's diligence and compassion. Matt came back the following morning, and when Mom's heart rhythm drowned, he gently let us know the end was near. After she passed, the entire floor was great in giving the now three of is all time we needed. I guess that means the three of us all the time that we needed. Thank you so much, guys. And I also want to give a big shout out to the 5C team. I think that over the last few weeks, it's been really tough. They've had a few patients, especially young in age, that have passed and moved on, and that can be really tough. And while we're here and we know that patients do pass and that that sometimes the disease takes its course, it doesn't mean that it's any less easier for us to take care of them. So thank you so much, 5C team, for your compassion, your understanding, your dedication, and your resiliency. Thank you. And the next is for our outpatient nurses. And this one is from Mary Ellen Kinsey. Nurse Mary Ellen is always so nice, and she has a way of calming me. She always, through no matter how many years I've been coming or how often, she always checks my records for new allergies or medications. She is very patient and kind. She is always listening and nearby just in case I need her. We laugh and talk about our families, and I am always comfortable talking with her about anything that I'm going through. Nurse Mary Ellen is very considerate and thoughtful. She prepares her team for me before I even get there. Nurse Mary Ellen deserves an award for her professional yet caring and knowledgeable personality. She makes my chemo days pleasant. I look forward to seeing her when I come in. Please consider her for the Daisy Award. Thank you so much, Mary Ellen. Thank you so much for being such a diligent nurse and really looking through her record and making sure that everything is tied up. And thank you so much. And the next one is for Elizabeth Gaspirowski from Weinberg 4A. I don't have a story. I just want to nominate Liz because she's a great nurse and she doesn't get the recognition she deserves. She comes to work and doesn't complain about nothing, even when there's a lot going on. She is a team player, even though she doesn't ask for help. LOL. She delegates in a respectful manner. Liz is compassionate, empathetic, honest, confident, and most importantly, she is reliable. Liz gives the same care to her patients as she would want for herself. She always shows great leadership. So thank you so much, Liz, for setting that example and showing us what it's all about. With that, that's all we have for this week's HiFive. Oh, one last thing I did want to mention. One other big change, which is the July 1st. I know the managers have been talking to you about how we're changing the inpatient team structure. And that is because of the regulations that have come down with maxing out on time and patient volume for our resident teams. So we've had to, actually all teams across the hospital have had to revisit how they have teams set up. With that also comes having to revamp our nocturnist team. And then also that trickles down to how we practice in our care and how the time of our lab draws has to change because of that. So I just wanted to give everyone a heads up. Please look out for more formal communication via email about that in the next few weeks. For the change, well, actually the next few days, I apologize, because for the changes coming forth July 1st, and I hope this is not the first time that you're hearing it. You should have been hearing it from your local leadership. Other than that, I don't have anything else. I hope everyone has an amazing weekend. Thank you so much for what you do, how you do it, and for all of your help. So thank you so much for making us the best department, I think, in the hospital. And we're here if you need us. And again, this is Jeanette Almonte, Director of Nursing for Oncology. Have an amazing weekend, everyone. Thank you.